Hi everyone, my name is Hannah Stokes and I thought I would give you a few pointers for traveling during COVID. So the first thing, if you can or do know someone, is message someone who is flying on the same day or same airline and just link up, because the company goes a long way, especially if you've got an 8-hour or longer stopover, trust me. And if you don't know anyone, put it on Facebook. You'd be surprised who pops up. Secondly, I would say dress appropriately. If you're going to a cold place, do not put your layers on now. The airports are at a nice temperature and you'll just be miserably hot. So just pack a jersey for there, but otherwise dress comfortably, chilled. Also bring a few masks. Who would have thought putting on a fresh mask would be so enjoyable? So I'll pack a few masks, and then whenever you feel like it, just change them at a new airport or something, because you wear your mask like all the time except for when you eat. Another thing is, before you leave, maybe a week before when you book your ticket, is to make sure your airline allows hand luggage. The airline I was using was saying we aren't allowed, and then I heard that a friend of mine used the same airline and they did have hand luggage. So in the end we were allowed, but it's just important to know beforehand so you make a plan to carry all your important documents and money and all of that if you aren't allowed hand luggage. Then money, I would really recommend you bring some cash, and if you've got a card, bring that as well, because they don't always take US. Because having a snack and a drink in the airport, it helps pass time, especially when you've got a while to wait and to just freshen up. On the point of freshening up, I would highly recommend you bring like a spare t-shirt, a face cloth or wet wipes, also hand sanitizer, just because when you're traveling for so long, all you crave is a shower. So if you can have a bucket bath, please note a bucket bath with a face cloth, and then just throw the face cloth away. It really makes the rest of the journey much more pleasant, and just putting on a fresh tea, it really makes the traveling more enjoyable. And entertainment, download a good playlist, and maybe a few games, bring a pack of cards, just some entertainment, because you can't always sleep on these flights, and yeah, it gets quite boring, especially when you've got those long stopovers. And then also another thing, don't be afraid to ask for help. Even if it's 5:30 in the morning, ask for help, because if we hadn't asked for help, we wouldn't have found our terminal, because the airports there are huge, and who would have thought you have to get on a train to go to your terminal? Not me. So thank goodness for asking for help, because like there's a lot of closed off areas, so it helps when you ask for help, because then they can say no, that way. So yeah, that is what I recommend for traveling. All the best and good luck for uni. And just a side note for when you get to uni, if you've got space in your suitcase, pack a lot of Zim treats that you like and you know you would like, probably crave when you get here, because there's nothing better than having a cup of Tanganda tea or a Pascal chocolate in another country. It literally tastes like home. So if you can, pack in your suitcase some Zim treats, because you're definitely going to miss it, even though there's lots of choice here. But otherwise, all the best and happy traveling.